Hi, this is Duncan Stewart interviewing my mom about the Great Recession. So let's get right into it. What is your full name?
Jane Miles Stewart.
Where are you from?
I was born in Ferndale, Michigan. I grew up in Warren, Michigan.
How old were you in 2009?
I was 46 years old.
Um, what do you recall about your financial life before the Great Recession when it comes to finding a job, finding and buying a home, um, yours in society's spending habits, and the governmental actions in the economy?
That's a big question. So, before 2009, your dad used to get a lot of huge bonuses from work. And it was, everyone was seemed to be very concerned about what their house looked like and what kind of additions were put onto the houses. So we remodeled our house in 2007 with the idea of being able to make money on it. That was before the housing bubble. So everyone thought that the housing market could only go up, your house could only increase in value, um, and everything was easy street. I didn't work at the time. I didn't have to.
Okay. And then, yeah, were you overly worried about the health of the economy?
Well, when we remodeled the house, that's when the golf course across the street went up for it was going to go up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's owned by the city of Detroit. So yeah, I was very concerned about what was going to happen with that, and I was also worried about the value of our house going down. I wasn't as concerned about Dad losing his job because he had a really good job that was consistent.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw a lot of our friends who had kids, parents lose their jobs.
Had you experienced economic hardships prior to 2007?
Not really. No, no. Dad and I've always lived within our means, and we were always very careful.
Okay. Um, the Great Recession began in December 2007 and ended in June 2009, which makes it the longest recession since World War. How did you discover that our nation was facing a severe economic situation?
I could see it coming. Um, for example, when we bought a new house in 2002, the way that it was financed was kind of crazy. It didn't make any sense to me. We were actually given a mortgage on a house we didn't own yet by Countrywide, which is one of the biggest mortgage dealers in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a weird, squirrely deal. It shouldn't have happened. And I did think to myself, if we're able to get this loan on a house we don't own, it's got to be a lot. But we had the money, the means to pay for it. They must have been. That's when I kind of realized that there was a housing bubble and that some people wouldn't be able to pay back their houses.
Okay. What financial hardships did you experience during this economic situation?
Personally, we did not experience anything at that time.
Wow.
However, our neighbors did.
Did you lose any savings, retirement, or otherwise?
Oh yeah, our stock that we have, our retirement accounts dropped quite a bit, but we were in pretty good shape. We had friends that had moved to a new house within the year of that happening, and the value of their house dropped $200,000. They lost $200,000. The value of our house dropped quite a bit, but it didn't really make a difference to us because we weren't going to sell it at the time.
Okay. What economic decisions did you or your family make in response to this severe economic situation?
Um, well, I became a stronger Democrat because I feel like part of the problem that we got into this was because there was not enough regulation in the banking industry. And also, I will say that I think I was more careful about like wanting a bigger next house, more. It changed my attitude toward things.
Okay. And let's just call this the last question. What happened to your extended family, friends, and neighbors during the Great Recession, and how did this impact you?
We had friends that lost their jobs, and and it's the community pulls together, but at the same time, people had really good paying jobs and they'd have to settle for something a little less, and it didn't make me feel like it was that eventually it would happen to us.
Okay, thank you for this interview, Mom.
You're welcome, son.